Okay, I'm going to try to show you in the dark I still have no voice, a video of our place now that it's somewhat furnished. Here's our tiny little, I guess you'd call it, eating area. This is the table we had in Ackworth of Bruce's. We couldn't really figure out what would fit here. But we got these chairs from Pier 1. They're kind of not really my favorite color in the world, and then the side chairs are like this with the same cushion. And then over here we just have a mirror and the buffet of Bruce's we had before. There's my Lonely Spoon and Fork collection. Beneath it used to be my wedding invitation with Mark, which I very intentionally left hanging by itself at his house. Anyway, here we go. Just a few things. It's kind of hard because we have one big, it's like a bowling alley. There's little screen-in porch out there. And here's our kitchen. It's a great kitchen, but the one thing that drives me nuts about it, I'm working on the computer, so that's why it's a mess, but is that the smaller models actually have this countertop right here turned the other way, so it kind of separates this big, huge, long room that then goes into the living room all the way to the front. This was really hard to figure out how to kind of, picture Bruce and me, the one I'm sending you, those children that I was the egg donor for. And there's our bathroom powder room, I should say. I painted it blue, and it's still got, remember this picture, Mom? Still got that one, and this one, look. If you ever want those back, just let me know. You probably remember them. Anyway, so there you go with the little powder room. It's a coat closet, shiny chest, and remember this, Mom? Pretty dress and no makeup. Oh, there's the goblets. You can see they're not the ones that Uncle Frank wanted, but I had to prove that to him. Just a cheap picture we found there that actually has a hole behind it because it covers up the thermostat, which they put in such a smart place. There's something else back there too that we took off the wall. Okay, this is a little insert with one of Bruce's, his old big TV and a clock. It's kind of like a inset, I guess. Remember this? And there's our little table. There's an old picture of Grammy, Brad and me, and the little lamp. Back here is our wonderful couch that we can't seem to get rid of. By the way, I got this Haverty's table that's not exactly my favorite, but I traded in some clothes and some stuff and got this for exactly $2 just with tax from the consignment shop. And the other one we had was real little and had Queen Anne legs, and it was just tiny. It just didn't fit the room at all. So anyway, you remember these pictures I had from coming. And then little nightstand. There's a chair that goes with our kitchen. Brad actually gave me that mirror, saying he wasn't using it anymore. That was back when he was being civil. Okay, here are the curtains you've been hearing about. Kind of hard to see them because it's dark, and Bruce just informed me that they're coming to take out entire windows tomorrow that are faulty. Our guy 2 doors down from us was an artist in our last condo, and he painted that. It's called a preening egret. I think it's so pretty. So these are the ones we did to the side. We looked for these. This has got to be fixed. Some kind of, I don't know what they're called, occasional chairs or something to have over here. I was picturing something bigger, but anything we looked at was like $350 or more, and I mean that was the lowest. And these were on sale at Steinmart for under $50. So anyway, and then there's the little nesting tables Bruce has had forever. Does that look familiar, Mom? That looks familiar to me. Oh, God save me. Anyway, that's our front window. And you recognize that mirror. And then kind of had to, this used to be such a perfect piece and doesn't really match anything anymore. Just some dry grass, 2 more windows with the curtains and the, well, this thing is kind of blasting, blaring light, but that's our stairs to the very upstairs where the bedrooms are. One set of our stairs. So turning back around and walking through the tunnel, you go downstairs. I always have to pick up and take down the stairs. You go down our wooden stairs. This is really where you come in. Because Bruce said he didn't want stairs, and he wanted to. These are my pictures I hung up, and then I was supposed to hang up the ones of Bruce's family after I did all my other prep work. Oh, this is another picture the guy gave us. That was 2 doors down. He was so sweet. I guess you want to go outside, huh? Do you want to go outside, kitty cat? Okay, so, all right, come on. This is your last chance. Anyway, you come in our front door. You can see our place. The bedroom's at the top. It's dark, and there's that middle room, and this is the man room. That's where my friend Victoria lives. And you can kind of see there's some townhouses and some real single-family homes. I put some yellow flowers in and some Gerber daisies, and they never seem to bring back flowers. So we'll see what happens this year. There's a wreath. So this is the man room. Upgraded man room. I said if we're going to have a man room, then it's got to be tasteful, because it's the basically, you know, the where you walk in for the whole house. So anyway, seems like everything's green and red. We didn't even plan it that way, but there's a sofa. There is, hello Missy, can you say hi? Meow. Oh, you're tired. Anyway, we have some pictures here. This is actually a John Lennon picture. John Lennon. Mostly pictures Bruce had from when he was, you know, he liked the pen and ink. I think that was in Milwaukee when he lived there. Not sure what that is. Here's the TV he bought from Brad, the real flat screen one. Because we can't afford Comcast. We have like 2 channels on there, so he never watches it. Here's a whole floor dedicated to Bruce. I don't know if you remember this table that I had that was distressed. It came that way from Pottery Barn, and Judy Reamer said, "Why would you buy a table like that? That looks like it needs to be painted." And I said that was the style. Well, I had to repaint the whole thing, and I think I did a very good job. I painted it a glossy kind of cream to go with this little table that, believe it or not, Bruce picked out at a store we were in. Little side table, and then you recognize that. That's that leather bachelor's chest I had. Fake flowers, picture of Karen and Sarah. I put these up here because it's true. Music is my true love. Sing, dance, play. That's what makes me happy. Too bad I can't sing or dance, but I can play. Here are all Bruce's infamous smokers. Here's the one whose face I burned because I didn't know how to do it, so I stuck the incense in his mouth, and it almost burned the guy up. And you're supposed to stick it in there, obviously, and let the smoke come out of his mouth. I had people over, and I thought they were going to die of hysterics. First we thought the house was on fire, but anyway, I ruined that, and it was the joke of the family. It just shows you how much I've used incense, because Dad said, "That's only for pot smokers." And I wonder how he knew that. Here's the Ohio State bathroom again. But guess what gets to go in here? Yep, there you have it. If you get your own bathroom, you get the litter box. So here's a picture of this room from this view. And out here is our garage. Ta-da. So you come in the garage, and it's kind of like a half of a floor. So I told Bruce in another closet, when he gets older, he's going to be getting bathed in the pedestal sink right there, because he's not going to be able to go upstairs. But, you know, when that's all you can afford, that's all you can afford. So anyway, that's it for the very downstairs. And I can't believe these guys are coming to tear out these windows tomorrow right after we put up these window treatments. It's like I could just scream. Can't wait to see what they do. And we have some people working on the bathtub. I always pull this up because the cats like to sit here and look out the window. Anyway. Oh, Karen brought me these daisies when she came. And look at what a pretty pot. Anyway. Just little details. Since Mother, I don't think you're ever going to come visit me. I'm going to have to pay you. But anyway. Here we go. Back up the stairs. Powder room again. And then the kitchen and everything. And I'll take a real quick trip upstairs. My battery's totally dying on this thing. Bruce is asleep with the dog. So we can't go in our bedroom, which is probably for the best. Oh, I got this at a consignment shop too. Let me back it out here. Oh, it's as far back as I can go, but it's got pretty pictures of people frolicking at the beach. You know, like I kind of frolic at the beach. Haha. There's Aunt Lydia's table. We've got to get rid of those decals. And there's a picture of Grammy. And then you walk through here. This is our guest bathroom. That's actually the curtain I got for my boys when they lived with me for about 3 months. A little bathroom, but it does. Alright. There's the little Demaloon table. Picture of Amy, Beth, and Bridget and my boys. I think this is so neat. This guy downtown at this art shop. This is a real photograph and he mounts it on glass. That was the cheapest one he had. They have really big ones, but they're beautiful. Okay, I don't know how many times I've cleaned up this room today, but this is a guest room. And the lady next door was getting rid of her Waverly Toile print. That's kind of out of style. But it's like that underneath. And then those are the window treatments we got with the gift certificate that came from a realtor that we found 4 months after we moved in. And we have to have white on all the inside of our windows. I mean outside for people to look at, so we have shades up. Anyway, there's the Aunt Lydia picture I was telling you about. Mom, remember? Does it bring back any memories now? And here are pictures. Bruce has this entire closet. Okay, these, I don't know where I get these hoarding men. This is kind of the computer room. Look, our entertainment center wouldn't fit anywhere else, so it's in here. But anyway, this is a mess right here. There's my Gators sign. Again, this is all my tax papers I stashed and hid, but again, an entire closet devoted to Bruce. I have about half the size of this closet, one of them in my room. But I'm sure he's going to wear all these suits next week. I don't think he can fit into any of them, but whatever makes him happy. So that's that. This room's usually picked up a little bit better, but anyway. Okay, that's the upstairs. Remember this? And then this was from Dave and Judy, Bruce's brother and his wife. They gave that to us. And we have the cat's food up here now because the dog was eating the cat's food also and getting really plump. So anyway, little washer and dryer area, and there's our room in there, which we won't discuss since they're sleeping. You know, I've been so backwards because I slept like half of Saturday and all of Sunday because I was so bloody exhausted from trying to get this place put together. So anyway, back down the first flight of stairs. Karen just about died with these stairs. And I thought, oh no, it's going to be terrible for everybody, but doesn't do much exercising, so I think it made it worse. Okay, there was the grand tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Come visit soon. A tour never replaces a real visit. Remember, your daughter misses you. Bye.